Today, I'm going to be answering every single assumption about Florida State. How's it going? My name is Ashton, and I can confidently say that Florida State is nothing like I thought it would be. When it comes to choosing the right college, I know just how important it is to get all the dirt on a school before you commit there for the next 4 years. And trust me, I got all the dirt I possibly could. Before I committed to Florida State, I would ask everyone around me what they thought about the school. And let's just say that the answers that I got back were pretty crazy to say the least. People would tell me the crazy rumors they had about the nightlife, the school culture, and everything in between. One second they would say it's the best place on earth, and the next they'd say to avoid it at all costs. From talking about crazy parties to award-winning college programs, I was more confused about the school than when I first started, and I had no idea what to actually believe about Florida State. And that's why I'm here today. I know how scary it is to enter a new environment as crazy as Florida State. So today I'm gonna be answering all the questions you guys have so you feel a little bit better about your decision. But we're doing something a little different today. Usually when people do videos like this, they're just sitting in the room answering questions. But I have a huge issue with that. I can't just stay in my room for the whole video. So today we're gonna mix it up a bit. But I have a very special guest to pick up today, so I'll explain more in the car.
Oh hey, so if you guys have literally seen any of my videos before, you know that staying in one place really isn't my thing. So today we're gonna add a little bit of spice. I mean, we got a ton of assumptions from you guys. So to make it a little more interesting, we're gonna be going all around Tallahassee to different locations that kind of fit the vibe of each assumption. And I know that this might not work out for every single question that we got, but you guys are gonna get to know the truth about Florida State and get a little tour along the way too. So while we're back in Tally for the weekend, I thought who better to get advice from than Mr. Jordan Travis himself. But he has no idea that I'm coming. So if you guys watched the video where I surprised Filippo, which you can check out right here, I promised Jaden that he would be the next victim on my surprise list. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. Hey, look out your window. Yay! He's coming. All right, let's do this. So starting off at a classic location, we're at Old Faithful here, the Westcott building, which is very fitting because we're starting off strong with a classic assumption. Their student body would be like 30% smaller if they didn't have such a reputation as a big party school. What do you think?
I think that's low-key valid. Everyone here likes to go out. Like, there is stuff to do. There's for sure stuff to do, right? Like, there's scenery, but it's not usually things that most 20-year-olds are trying to do, you know what I'm saying?
No,
so,
yeah.
like, for the most part, yeah, that's a fair assumption.
I feel like a lot of people do come here for like partying and stuff, but like at the same time, there's a lot of people out there that don't do that stuff too. Like, I don't do that. He doesn't do that much, but it is very party heavy out there. So for this next one, there's two assumptions, but they're pretty similar, so I'm gonna put them into one. The first one is that Florida State is easy to get into, or the more bold statement of the two, if you're from Florida, you only go there if you don't get into UF.
So I'm a UF reject. I'm not gonna lie. I am a UF reject, but that is not the case. Tons of people come here as their first choice. It's a great school for like academically. Like if you're going into anything that involves law, it's an amazing. I think it's the best school in Florida to go to.
Absolutely.
So like that's completely not valid. Can I curse? Fuck UF.
I mean, I got into both schools and I chose Florida State over UF, so that is not true, but it really does depend on what you're doing. I mean, Florida State is a very heavy like English school, law school, but if you do want to go into science and stuff like that, UF is the better place to go. So it really just depends on what you do. So while we're on the topic of shitting on FSU, we might as well go in on the city too. So right now we're at Cascades Park in the beautiful city of Tallahassee, where there's nothing to do ever.
That is such a lie. If you can appreciate like nature, like look at this place. There's so much stuff to do here, but you just have to go out and find it. Like there aren't as many like attractions as like Orlando, where it has Universal and things of that nature. But like if you go out, you look, you can find a good set of friends like we got here, you know, big buddy.
Aww.
You can definitely have a great time.
I mean, there is a shit ton of stuff to do outside of clubbing. Like he said, you just gotta find it. And lucky enough for you, I made a whole video about the best things to do in Tallahassee. So if you wanna go check it out, I have two videos, one about the campus and one about all of Tallahassee. I'll link both down below, so you should go check them out. Shameless plug. Somebody said that when they think of FSU, they think of Tallahassee as a shithole.
No.
It's not that bad. It's really not that bad.
Like, yeah, every major city has its shitty parts, but if you look hard enough, there's beautiful places like this that you can go and take a walk, or like places like Wakulla Springs you can go and swim. Like, there's tons of places around here. You just gotta go and search.
I see where you're coming from with that though. Like, after a frat party or after like a crazy weekend here, it can definitely be trashed. But overall, I'd say like it's really just like he said, it's like any other cities. You have great places like this, and then you have a lot of other shitty places that are kind of gross. And speaking of nasty, we're gonna meet you guys at our next stop in 3, 2, whoa. So this is by far the most popular question that we got. I mean, boom, 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 boom. So I thought, what better place to do this than the Tallahassee Strip? So the biggest one about partying that we got was that it's impossible to make friends without partying. I'd say that's not true at all. I don't party at all. And I got a few friends, I think, right?
No. Let me just say this. I don't think you're gonna meet your lifelong friend clubbing for the most part, unless you get lucky.
You can make a lot of cool friends here, but you won't meet your wife and you won't meet your friends for life. That's for sure. The next one is that everyone fails their classes because they party too hard.
If you let it, for sure.
Yeah.
For
sure.
sure. It all starts with missing one class.
Yeah.
It's exactly how it starts. It starts with one class. You're like, I'm not going to class. And that happens once. Then it happens twice. And it happens 3 times. And then you're like, failing. And then you're like, why should I go to college? I could just party all day.
Exactly. It's definitely a balance for sure, because it's super easy to get caught in it. But at the same time, if you go out a good, healthy amount of time and you know your limits, then you'll be all good. So somebody said that it is all hookup culture. Yeah.
Everything here, relationships, friendships, it's very much temporary. It's really hard to find lucky people like I have, like Ashton, that will stick around for a little bit. Like, it's really hard, and it really forces you to kind of like learn and be on your own. Like,
oh yeah. 100%. And our final partying question is, everyone parties either 24/7 or not at all.
I would agree with that statement in terms of like, when I party, it's like little spurts, and then I'll not go out for 3 months straight. Like, I think keeping balance is key.
Yeah. So I mean, he's definitely right. Like, there are people that are gonna go out like 24/7, and then there's people like me who go out like literally like once or twice a semester. So I mean, you just gotta find that balance where it's like, you can go out and party, but you can also just like chill and have a good time. But like, don't get me wrong, like, partying isn't the only thing that we have here. We have other assumptions about us too. So somebody said that when they think of us, they think conservative and fake tans. I mean, it's not as much conservative, but there's definitely fake tans here for sure. Someone else said, I feel like it'll be very quote unquote Southern, ? Like, I'm expecting cowboy hats, but also not. I mean, yes
and no. Like,
yes
you have it for sure. You have the yeehaws everywhere, but you also have like city kids. Like,
we are in Tallahassee, so low-key it is a little hillbilly, not gonna lie. You will see like cowboy hats, line dancing, all that good stuff, but there's also like hella people from like Miami, South Florida, so it's a good balance. Tally makes a horrible college town because it's all just crazy hillbillies.
Crazy crackheads. It's crazy crackheads. Not even crazy hillbillies. They're more civilized. They stay in their like RVs and shit,
All of them are very friendly, but like, don't count out those hillbillies though, because they make for great football fans. And that's why our next stop is Doug Campbell. So this one's coming in from one of my boys, Chase. Shout out to you, buddy. You deserve it. He says FSU is a great academic school with amazing sport culture.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean,
Facts. On the spot.
That's really all you gotta know. I mean, we're top 20 public school, great football team, sometimes great basketball team. We got everything here, baby. Florida State is more of a basketball school than it is a football school.
Cap. I'm a basketball guy, and even I can admit it. Football rules this entire city.
Yeah.
Streets will close down, stores will close down, people take off work.
Games here are literally like a city holiday, like definitely a football city for sure. Ooh, I've been waiting on this one. And you guys knew the joke is coming here. We're winning the national championship for football, baby. I mean, with a great quarterback like Jordan Travis here.
I swear. I don't look like that man.
Yes, you do.
Final debate. Look, I don't look like JT. Like, look at JT. Look at this man. Look at me. He got shit on me. Nah, I want to be that man so bad.
JT, if you're watching this video, comment down below. We'll do a little collab video, like the ultimate crossover. So now that we got all the sports out of the way, we'll meet you guys at our very last stop here. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, hey. So for our final topic of the day, we have assumptions about people at FSU. So we're at 1851 today. So we're starting very bold out the gate here. Everyone at FSU is stuck up and obnoxious. Damn, that's it's a little offensive.
Made by a UF kid. for sure.
Yeah. All right, whoever commented this, we know you're a UF kid. Anywhere you go, you're gonna find obnoxious people. Like, I don't know. I feel like we're actually kind of like friendly here. Like, it's very like southern town.
Yeah, no, that's not true. Final answer, no.
You will never find love at FSU.
This is not the first place to look, I'll tell you that much. Tallahassee is not, in general, is not the best place to look for love. Yeah, no. No. No.
Living on campus is way better than off campus.
I would say if you're incoming, living on campus is way better for you. I personally have never stayed on campus, but sometimes I really wish I did. Because it's a great way to make friends, for sure.
I don't know. We both lived off campus and we were fine. But you definitely get an experience when you're on campus. So, in a way, yes. Wow. Okay. We have a very bold statement. People just go to FSU for the insane amount of money that the school throws at them.
For me, yes. This school throws bands at me like I'm some girl shaking ass in the street. Like, for random things, being black. Here's 1,000. What? You have over 3.0. Here you go. I'm not gonna lie, FSU does throw that cash.
Yeah, they throw a lot of money at you.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing at all. So, like, I don't know why he's shitting on that. So now that we've answered all the heavy questions, we also got a ton of random questions that really didn't fit the vibe of the other places. So we're gonna do a little rapid fire here. You ready? Okay, let's do it. UF is by far better than Florida State.
No.
Degenerate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Short people. No. I'm going to lose my faith in God. I mean, we have a ton of different religious organizations here, so that's really up to you. Cocaine consumption. Yeah. For some people. Not us. Just to be clear, not us. Home of the cutest YouTubers. Aw, thank you. I mean, you're not wrong.
Low key makes you want to act up. Going back to my place. Broken risen. Going back to my place.
So after covering a ton of assumptions today, hopefully you guys have a little better understanding of what FSU is actually like. And just a disclaimer, everything we said in this video is all just our opinion. So there might be a ton of other opinions out there from other people. But based off of me and Jay's experience here, this is our 100% honest opinion based off of everything that we've seen here so far. And I think it's safe to say that you can trust us on everything that we're saying. I mean, look at us. We take this stuff very seriously. So if you guys want us to make a part 2 of this video, make sure to let us know down below and leave us some good stuff to answer. If you guys found this video helpful, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I do have a playlist of everything you need to know about college, so if you want to go check it out, it'll be right here. And if you want to join the family of over 1,000 subscribers now, I mean, I can't thank you guys enough. You can click right here. And yeah, that's it for me this week, guys, and I will see you guys next week.